Pittsburgh Steelers 2025 NFL draft. I'm not talking first round. I'm talking all the rounds. You got to have names. I know you have names. You probably have too many names, but I'm going to ask you for at least one. Who's your under the radar? We got to start talking about this guy pick for the Pittsburgh Steelers, prospect for the Pittsburgh Steelers in the 2025 draft.
Man, I could name you them by position.
I know you could.
I'll give you a few, but I'll give you one that I really think people need to start talking about. And he's a DB out of Tulane. His name's Caleb Ransaw. This guy's really fun. He can play outside. He can play box safety. He can play slot corner. The Steelers love themselves some late-round versatile defensive backs. If you look at how they've drafted before. I mean, Tulane asked this guy to do everything from box safety slot to outside to even playing inside linebacker at times. He's an absolute dog in the run game. He's really athletic. He's a ball magnet. I mean, he's just a really fun player. I think he could really fit well into the Steelers' idea of what their slot is. I think, you can easily see Beanie Bishop kind of being the pass down guy, and then Ransaw coming in and being the rundown guy that, the blitzes and all that. I think he's a really fun player. There's just a bunch of players I could name, man. Running back, I wish we heard more people talking about Damian Martinez. I think he's a lot for them. At wide receiver, I'll throw in Ricky White out of UNLV. Man, what a fun player he is. He'll be a 10-year player just off special teams, but he's blazing fast, can win down the field. He's a vertical threat. He fits what the Steelers do offensively. And then I'll throw you one that I don't think people are talking about enough at the two positions everyone thinks about with the Steelers, which is defensive line and quarterback. Defensive line, this guy actually visited the Steelers and I think is way better than what people think. Jamari Caldwell, I love this guy's game. He's a great nose tackle, could be a run plugger for them. He actually played nose this year because Harmon came in to the defense, but he has played 3 and 5 before and actually has been productive there. He's got more pass rush juice than you think. So he's a really fun player. I like Jamari Caldwell a lot. And then I'll give you a quarterback, okay? I'm going to give you an under-the-radar quarterback, Max Brosmer out of Minnesota. This guy is the complete opposite of what Mike Tomlin describes when he talks about mobility. Complete statue. But, man, he goes through his reads. He's really, really good throwing with anticipation. He hits the right guy often. He's got a good arm. Like the arm has juice, and he can really cork that thing. He's got some accuracy issues down the field, but the intermediate part of the field, if you want to hit slants, digs, things that really work in the Arthur Smith kind of branch of this, man, he fits in well, and he probably would only cost you a 6th-round pick. He's a really fun player. So those are just a few guys, but just wanted to name you. But the guy I really want you guys to start knowing that's going to be there around 5 or 6, Caleb Ransaw. Just turn on the tape. It's fun.
I agree. I love that. I love that. I'm a big Damian Martinez guy. I don't think they're going to get a shot at Trey Henderson, Quinshon Judkins, or Caleb Johnson. I would reach on Martinez. If he's there in the 3rd and you're feeling pretty confident that he's not going to be there in the 4th, I'd take him in the 3rd, and I'd be pretty okay with it. I think it's a stretch. I think he's a 4th-round pick, but I think he's good enough to take in the 3rd and feel pretty comfortable to go get your running back. Everybody wants to talk like they need a bruiser, they need a heavier back. That's it. That's her answer. He's got speed. He's got power. He's got explosiveness. Damian Martinez is my guy. Let me toss you a 1st-round name here to see if you would add him to your list. Gray Zabel. I love Gray Zabel. I think he's a stud. I think he fits perfectly with what the Steelers are looking for right now because they need competition for Broderick Jones, but they also need somebody to potentially play guard once Isaac Seumalo leaves in a year. I think he's got everything you're looking for. Obviously, a small school kid. Mason McCormick looked pretty okay for a stretch last year. And then the other one I got is, I believe, if I'm saying this name right, Jackson Slater out of Sacramento State. That guy's got some of the best tape I have ever seen. He's electric as an offensive lineman. Either of those guys tickle your fancy a little bit in this draft.
I mean, I like them. I just can't see them spend a 1st-round pick on an interior lineman. I can't.
No.
I like Gray Zabel, but 21 even, to me kind of feels a little rich for him. There's a few guys on this. I like Jackson Slater. If you can get him in like 5th round, I think that's a home run pick for you. I think he's got starting upside. I mean, there's a lot of McCormick there where you're talking about, the small school guy that's probably better than what he's going to be drafted at. So I really like Jackson Slater. The other small school guy that the Steelers were shown in, and how about the Mike Tomlin alma mater? How about Charles Grant, man? He's fun. His tape's really fun. He's super athletic. He fits what they do as a wide zone team. He needs a year of seasoning, but he would get that here, right? He wouldn't have to start right away. He could step in. Broderick Jones is a dud, or Troy Fautanu is a dud. He could step in at either spot next year and really, really be a solid player. So those are kind of three guys at the offensive line. Oh, and then I'll give you another one that I don't know why he's not getting any hype, because he was at Iowa State. Jalen Travis out of Iowa State. I don't know why.
Yes.
Why is this guy not getting hype? He's nasty. He's mean. He's going to outplay his draft position. He's probably going to be a day 3 pick. I don't know why he's not a day 2 player.
I agree. I think that they're talking about all of the Ohio State guys that are being talked about on that offensive line. He's being overlooked every time. And I'm looking at it going, why are we just not including him in the mix? Like, I'm not trying to pull back on anybody else, but why not? Why is he the lesser of the group? That group was fantastic. Why did we not? Why is everybody just not all about all 5 of them? I think there's only 3 of them in this year's draft, but the 3 of them that have come out, why are they not all about? I agree with you. I'm not out on offensive linemen anywhere in the draft. I think it's not super high on their priority list, but I think there's some good ones, and they got to think about it just a little bit. I think they put the pieces together to grow and give yourself an opportunity, but I think a little bit that's got to be in the back of their head.